Broadcasting live from Grandstand Avenue, this is Fair Talk Radio on Wichita's Big Talker, 1480 KQAM.
Hey everybody, this is Zach Mabe with the Mid-America Ag Network. It is September and it is the State Fair. We love being at the State Fair. Every year we do State Fair Talk Radio, and today we are here with Kansas CASA. If you guys would like to introduce yourself and give us a little bit of what y'all do.
I'm Samantha Nickelson, and I am our program support marketing specialist, and I do all things marketing.
Okay.
I'm Deena Gage. I'm the state director for Kansas CASA Association.
Perfect. Well, and we already know you guys. You guys do advertising with us, and the main deal with you guys is finding volunteers to help with foster kids. But I'm going to let you guys explain more of what you guys are here doing at the fair, what you're looking for, how can we help the kids, what kind of families you're looking for. Like, give us a complete rundown of what you're wanting, because I think what you guys are doing is really great. The kids need all the help they can get because these kids don't have the families. And so just somebody like myself or anybody listening can help out, and tell us what way we can help out.
So first of all, CASA stands for Court-Appointed Special Advocates. So we are volunteers who advocate for the best interest of the child. Those children are in foster care who have experienced abuse or neglect, and the judge appoints a CASA, and they get to meet with the adults in that child's life, the teachers, the medical professionals, all of the adults, and really learn more about that child's situation and what their needs are. And their goal and their main focus and mission is to advocate for the best interests of that child, make sure all their needs are being met. They write recommendations to the judge of things that they need, if there's more support they need in certain areas. But the big thing is we're the child's voice in court. So if there's anything that child wants to make sure the judge knows about or wants, our job is to make sure that voice is heard in court.
Wonderful. Now, is this just something that you only do here locally, or is this something that is state? Is it full nationwide? Like, how does all that work?
So we are statewide. Kansas CASA is, I would say, the supporter to the local programs. So we have local programs all across the state. We have 22 judicial districts, 20 programs, and our volunteers are everyday people just like you. You don't have to have any special schooling they're everyday people who care about our mission and care about kids that need a voice in court. You do have to go through a training process to become a CASA volunteer, but you're looking at about 10 hours a month. That's it. That's all it takes to help, one child, and it makes all the difference. Okay,
now when you're helping these children, can you help more than one, or is it kind of just a one-on-one thing?
We try to have, there are state standards that we abide by. So there are a certain number of children that we can serve at one time, but we really like that one-on-one advocacy. So a lot of times you will have one case at a time or one sibling set case at a time.
Okay.
So we really focus on that. And what's so unique about CASA is they are with that child a lot. We meet with that child regularly. A lot of times when you're in foster care, you can get placed and moved from foster home to foster home. That may then move you to a different school, which then you'd have different teachers, different friends that you would make. There's just a lot of new and change. That CASA will go wherever you get placed and moved to. So we are truly the one constant in that child's life. As Samantha had said, we serve 20 programs right now, over 22 judicial districts. There are 31 judicial districts in the state. We are serving 63 counties out of 105. So part of our reason for being here at the fair is to not only recruit volunteers, but to really expose who CASA is, who we are, and what we do, in hopes that we can draw up some interest in some new programs starting in those unserved parts of Kansas.
Wonderful. Now, looking at the overall kind of child count that needs help, let's kind of put it in perspective for everybody. Yeah. I don't believe it's just like 50 or 60 kids. How many kids really is there that needs the help?
In Kansas, at any moment, there's usually around 5,600 children in foster care. In 2024, we served 1,322.
Wow.
So there is a huge need to be able to serve these kiddos and make sure they have that voice.
Wonderful. Now, age requirements. Is there a certain age you're looking for? Is it kind of just a 21 plus? And then if you have children of your own, are you still able to participate in this?
Yeah. You do have to be 21 years old to go through our training and participate, to be a CASA volunteer. You can have children of your own. You can have foster children. We don't dictate your home life in any way or any form. And also, I get this a lot. These kids don't live with you. So there's kind of, sometimes people get a little confused. Like, you talk about foster care and things like that. These kids are placed in a foster home or with, a relative or maternal, paternal, grandfather, grandmother, but they don't live with you. You just are their voice, and they're constant, and you have contact with them. We get that question a lot too.
What's really nice about this is the fact that normal everyday people can help out with this. It doesn't require a lot of time. I'm sure you can put in as much time as you would like to put in, and kind of treat it as a mentor for these children. Because let's be honest, my mother-in-law does foster care, so does my aunt. They've done it for a number of years, and so I've seen a lot of kids come, a lot of kids go. Now, don't get me wrong, they do end up adopting a lot of kids, and we've had a lot of kids that weren't a part of the family now become a part of the family just because they were in foster care. And that's really what they need. They need a family that loves them. But for the kids that kind of get switched around a lot, and you guys talking about this as a constant for them, I really think it will help build them and create who they are, because going to court and stuff has to be scary for these kids.
Right.
I mean, and especially, the people they look for is their mom and dad. Well, unfortunately, since their mom and dad most of the time is not there, they really need that backbone and support. And I'm really glad to see that you guys have started this and, helping these children. And looking at your volunteer list just here from at the fair so far is wonderful.
Yeah.
So here's my question. Let's try to set a goal. How many volunteers are you looking for?
Oh, gosh. All the volunteers
all
we
of
can
them.
get.
All of them. And all the land.
So
we need everybody.
Since this is State Fair Talk Radio, and a lot of people listen to this coming up to the fair, let's see if we can hit a goal by the end of the week of 500 volunteers. I think that would be a good place to start. If we get more, even better. But people, you kind of need to realize these kids are in need of help.
Yeah.
And if you can shape these kids and make them a productive member of society, to make them, these kids could be your business owners. These kids could be your lawmakers. These kids could be your law enforcers, your firefighters. These kids, they have no limitations. And I know a lot of them take what, they dealt with, and they'll harness it together, and they'll say, I want to do better. I want to be a better person, and that's the ones that, really need extra help, I see, because they're looking for those people. Yeah. I understood you guys have something coming up in Dodge City. So if you could explain some of that.
I don't have all of the details in front of me. That is being run by the local program there in Dodge City, but they do have a poker run coming up. I believe it's September 27th. So follow our social media. We'll share that information for them as well.
And what's your social media?
Facebook.com. We're on Facebook. It's Kansas CASA, and then Instagram. Our handle is also Kansas CASA, I believe.
Yes, that's correct. And then also, kind of going back a little bit to events and things. So, we just brought up Dodge City for an example, but if you're not from the Dodge City area and you're looking for a local program in your area, if you visit kansascasa.org, you can find everything that you need to become a volunteer, what the requirements are. You can also find a local program in your area. We do have a map on there that will have the counties. So a judicial district isn't one in some cases, but your judicial district has multiple counties in it.
If somebody wants to find you here at the fair, where are you located?
We are in the Pride of Kansas building.
Wonderful.
We are right next to the Kansas State Research Extension Office building or booth right when you walk in the doors.
And I seen that you guys had coloring pages. You guys have like gym bags, things like that. But you also
we've got all the things. Come see us. Come see us. We have all the fun stuff.
But don't just go to them for those things. Go by, figure out more information, figure out how you as an individual can help, because realistically that 10 hours a month, or even if it's 20 hours a month, most of the time we're sitting at home with that time. Let's put that time to work and help these children out. So make sure you stop by the Kansas CASA booth in the Pride of Kansas building. And it is kind of at the second door of the Pride of Kansas building. It's the second booth on your right. Learn more about it. Sign up, help these kids, and just be a part of the community.
Can I add one more thing?
Absolutely.
If you are visiting the Kansas State Fair and you're not from Kansas, because we've had a lot of visitors, that's okay. CASA is nationwide. We are in 49 states, so there is a local program near you wherever you are, so we can help guide you and tell you how to find out where those local programs are where you live as well.
We're awesome. I greatly appreciate your guys' time today, and hopefully we can hit that 500 by the end of the week. We need 500 people to sign up to help these children, help make them productive members of society, help them in court, and just help them learn who they are and be a good mentor to them. Well, thank you both very much for coming today, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day at the fair. Luckily, it's not raining. It's beautiful out. A whole lot different than yesterday.
Yes,
so, well, thank you very much.
Thank
you. Thank you.